perfect time for this showdown. It's the LSU Tigers and the Iowa Hawkeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Javi Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
When you talk about a home field advantage, you have to consider Kinnick Stadium. The fans are right on top of the action. They are on top of the opponent's sideline, making it one of the most difficult places to play in all of college sports. Named after Niall Kinnick, a war hero, the beautiful wave to the Cancer Children's Hospital. This is one of the most iconic spots to watch a college football game in the country. Back to you.
All right, Holly. And the Hawkeyes ready to kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Defense all over him.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Running inside. It's Berry. Got the first down. Turning it on. He's at the 40. The 20. Into the house. Touchdown LSU.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting him.
The extra point is blocked. Still on his feet, and remember, he can return it. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. They were all over it.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
2nd down to the air. Throws for the tight end. Working on the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Such a nice job at pass protection. You've got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you've got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Motion from the wide receiver. Handoff for Malton. And he's brought down after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. RPO complete. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws to the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
The Hawkeyes are rolling down the field. Motion from the wideout. Here's a give to Malton.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Gets rid of it. And the timing just a hair off. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Well, on that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after they catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier inbounds and getting him down, now setting up 4th.
They would have needed a boomer from here, a 55-yard field goal attempt, so instead they'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Quick catch. He goes down immediately, but boy, he knew where he was on the field, just enough to pick up the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Hand it to the back. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Guys, LSU has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've slumped into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Out wide right, it's Diaz. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Into the end zone for 6. Setting up for the extra point that will put them on top. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Wilson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll start on the ground with Durham. There he goes. Past the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Rolled his way into the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Looking for blockers. Slips through the line. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
A really nice job by the quarterback, putting some extra heat on that throw. As a defensive back, I'm going to drive to that curl, try to get there really quick to try to break up the pass, but when the QB puts it that hard on the money with that much accuracy, really hard route to defend.
He's changing the play. Second down, going to throw it. Left side, it's Diaz. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Parker. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Second down, gonna throw it. Looking for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa! Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Still looking to his right. He'll pull it down and run. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
We talk a lot about this at quarterback, right? Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. He wanted to throw that downfield. He just felt the pressure, and he knew he had to get out of danger. He was able to do that, use his speed, go get north up the field for a first down. Well done.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
They're trying to throw the out route.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. After the misfire, it's second down. Here's a give to Durham. Crosses the 45. Turns it on down the left side. The 10. Touchdown, Tigers! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he caps things off with a scintillating 68-yard scoring run. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll bring it out to the 33-yard line, and that's where he stopped, and that's where they'll put it in play. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Long way to go on second down. A run for the quarterback. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. And the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. Third and long right here. Wide receiver going in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Gonna look downfield again. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. And the Hawkeyes want to pick up the tempo, changing the routes with his receivers. got to make the play on fourth. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Off play action on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it down the field. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Well, that didn't take long. I mean, they started off this drive with great field position, and that's critical for this football team because of the players they have offensively. If you can get them the ball back at that area of the field, it takes one play, like what you just saw, and all of a sudden, they're knocking on the door now in the red zone looking for 6.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Selling the fake. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
And guys, I'm kind of shocked. That's the first time we've called his name. And it's one thing for it to be his first catch going into the half, but that's the first target. This offense is an offense that needs him to be explosive, to make big plays. And in order to make that happen, they've got to target him and find ways to get him the football.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Rashad Downs going up top. Going to throw it over the top of the D. He's got it way down the field. You want to talk about changing field position. The huge play takes it down to the 37. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Ben, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. Let's start with Texas, taking on the number 14 team, the Louisville Cardinals.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
And it's the Longhorns, looking to push their record to 4-1 on the season. And you do that, you're in the driver's seat in terms of locking down a postseason spot. Although I think their goals are far bigger than just that. And as we check in on these notable matchups this week, We're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football truly is.
And they can't make the connection going for a big play on first down.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the third quarter. They've got the lead. They know the offense is going to be aggressive and start taking shots. A really nice play call that time, and an even better job in the back end in the secondary being ready for it. It just feels, guys, in this game like the defense is staying one step ahead.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. On third down, he drops to throw. Under pressure. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on fourth down. Needs it here on fourth down. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. First down in the red zone, and this crowd imploring its defense to stand firm. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Caden Durham again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Levitt. He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Tigers! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. They'll snag it just inside the 10. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
Whew, that's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 2nd and long here. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Wants to go up top on second down. Going for the big play. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Right back to the well. They've got him corralled.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And the Tigers line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking downfield, it's Levin. Reels it in. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. The fake wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Trying to bull his way in.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And remember back, guys, the defense gives them the short field, and the offense takes care of business. And now building this lead and really putting pressure on the other side. The offense on the other side is going to have to get pass happy. So dial up that nickel, dial up that dime, get that pass defense ready.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Fresh setter down's going to the air. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He's looking to pass. Here comes the heat. Right side, it's Diaz. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. The Hawkeyes in the hurry up.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking to throw again. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Rush is on. Going deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snapped on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Bringing it back. He's at the 20. Touchdown!